For the dream that I had last night melted into my pillow. I made peace with the time I forgot. And all I gathered turned into sand.
And we're here. Well, here should technically be a place without complications, but... more time without them at least, but... you know, knowing my habits, despite trying to go to sleep at a good hour last night, and... well, just despite trying to go to sleep at a good hour last night, which I kind of did in relative terms. There's the dentist visit that I had to go to today at about 10 a.m., which is really early for me. Which resulted in me getting only about 6 hours of sleep. And apparently the way my brain decided it would make up for that would be by sleeping for another 3.5 hours over the course of the day. Which is what I got out of about an hour ago. But now that I have... well, Can't really say I feel bad, but I have the feeling I shouldn't feel this drowsy at this time of the day, but I don't think I feel technically drowsy either. Let me see if I can have some music to accompany this. It's not really a necessary discourse which precedes my thing, which I should be doing to start with, is just to look for this and get it to run. And hope that it does so without complications. And apparently have that much happen. At the very least. With this.
Yeah, I can't believe Batman just left.
Batman thing. Which apparently makes me
Yeah, me too.
even less adept at figuring out what to say than usual. Oh well. Well, I think a good place to start would be what was I doing before, or what was happening before in the story for this. Also check out those NVIDIA accelerated hardware physics where even the pieces of paper move. Isn't that something? I think it's something that you can barely notice unless you're really looking, but apparently it's quite an achievement of video game physics. You know, I remember the old days when the first Hitman came out and... Oops. I didn't really mean to do that, but I guess that's one way to initiate that. But I remember the old days of video game physics when the first Hitman game came out. Just for the PC, I think, and... everyone was excited because the... banners in the first level would wrap around the character in a way that was fairly faithful to real-life physics, and that was viewed as quite something. And apparently today that translates to small pieces of paper moving individually on the floor, and apparently not that much else. I think the animation on Batman's cape is a bit more compelling than that even, but hell, I don't know.
You are earning my respect, Dark Knight Detective. I'll let you help me find my socks if you keep this up.
Of course, I wouldn't really know how expressing all of that in actual programming would work, because I'm probably never gonna bother doing anything like that in actuality, but anyway, I was gonna talk about what was happening in the game so far, wasn't I? Found out that Joker apparently wants to get control of a formula for a compound similar to the venom that Bane uses, and apparently this is where the formula is, somewhere in this mansion, which is why we came here. So let's see how well that goes. Well, before we proceed, let's listen to another quick rant by the Spirit of Arkham.
My journey lasted little over a month. Visiting academics in both Metropolis and Keystone, I was exposed to a wealth of new ideas. I began my day returning home in good spirits, eager to see my wife and family. I ended it kneeling in their blood, broken fragments of my life, pouring through dripping red fingers.
And well, you might notice that kind of alliance with what is mentioned in the profile for Amadeus Arkham himself, which is separate from the Spirit of Arkham. Namely that his family was killed by a criminal, whom he then killed after admitting into the asylum. Oh yeah, I was gonna start getting these. Pretty sure I wanted this one foremost of all, but
Here with a little update for you all.
let's see what else we got.
We have Dr. Young. Bad news, she's not talking. She's in the document somewhere in the mansion. I want it found. I've got a plan or six to loosen her tongue, but in the meantime, search every cook and granny. There's a prize for whoever finds them.
Okay. Let's see if I can at least try to use this special move I've just gotten. There we go. Which I don't think I remember from the other Arkham games, or at least the other ones that I remember with any sort of clarity, i.e. City and Origins. Which is pretty much the same engine as each other, so...
We need to find those notes before Joker does.
Yes, we're looking for the notes. Also, apparently a lot of these... yeah, this sheet of paper are around here. Perfect showcase of them physics. No doubt. But before we proceed, let me see if I can go to, look at the riddles for this part. And this puzzle appears out of thin air. What's a burden in the rain? Who's the main man in the main hall? This is the one we're about to solve.
Man in the main hall.
Told for a puppet show. When the school rises again. A strange transfer request. Game of cat and mouse. Amadeus kill mother, was it just dizzy? How do you mask your feelings without losing control? Well, here's the main man in the main hall.
Easy, isn't it?
Recognition award for Gordon. I don't quite remember where the others are. Or where all the others are, at least, but... well, if we look at the map, there's a few exits from here. Actually, probably should have looked at the one that was right next to that plaque first. What does a bird in the rain? Could it be an umbrella? Penguin. Well, I don't know why they keep the penguin umbrellas in the case in the mansion, but alright. That does unlock the bio for the penguin. Who kind of looks, a bit more like he did in Batman Returns, I think. But not quite that grody. Restaurateur / racketeer. And he does have trick umbrellas.
Joker Joker doesn't tell us his plan.
She looked scared. Maybe she knew what was coming.
Maybe. I heard he's brought someone in to deal with her. I'd have made it. It's the back!
Well, it's quite convenient that you're being taught how to be while covered here, since we will need to very soon. I think there's... oh yeah, there's a higher part of this room that we can reach. And there's a Riddler question mark right there. Quite glad I noticed that. Doesn't look like... can quite get the dot for it from up there though, which kind of makes me... oh, there it is. Just need to very carefully try to align it just with the camera. There we go. And we'll check out things while we're up here as well.
I returned to my work, but I could not shake the pictures from my mind. I should have been repulsed, but I was more eager than ever to find an explanation for why someone would do this.
Well, that would explain a few things. Also, I do see that vent over there. Another Riddler trophy, and I think that's supposed to be a symbol for Scarecrow, specifically. Doesn't quite match the ones for Joker. Which is kind of foreshadowing, but...
Welcome to the Arkham Library. History is so important. A dramatic event here, a murder there. It's enough to drive anyone crazy.
And here's a room I didn't quite remember. About same difference.
I'm gonna pulverize you! Get him on the ground and stop on his...
Congratulations! Now all you have to do is take a stroll downstairs and save the helpless hostages.
Right, I didn't realize there were hostages in here. Thanks for the tip. Alright, that kind of looked like the sort of thing that might be an answer to a riddle, but I guess not. Just a skull with a pile of leaves, nothing special. Clearly. Well, there's clearly an exit behind me, but... let's try to go about this linearly at first.
Oh, leaving the party so soon? What about the other guests? They'll just die if you don't turn up and save the day.
Well, I do see people who look like they're tied up over there.
Oh, how frustrating. Thought it was going to be easy, didn't you? After my taught you nothing. In 2 minutes, the room will fill with happy gas. The audience will be in fits of ecstasy.
It looks like this passage is also blocked off. But we can go higher, it seems. And the chandelier is highlighted. That place is also blocked.
Gotta say, I'm getting bored already. Maybe I should just press the button. Only joking.
Well, I don't know if I'm really aiming to get through this in time, since I'm not really rushing as much as I could.
Remember the hostages? They're entering their final 60 seconds of remembering to breathe. Tick tock, tick tock.
Pretty simple as, I guess so. Doing that and hope that accomplishes. Yeah, in a minute. First, I've got to check out what's behind this vent here. Do want to get this column up here. Right now, I'll come down there and see what breaking the
30 seconds left.
breaking through the floor.
Running about hasn't ruined that
Now this is where we are.
exquisite costume of yours.
I'm still gonna let your flavor text end before I do this, but
Thank you, Batman. Are they all gone?
Yes, you're safe. What happened?
It all happened so fast. Some patients broke in, began tearing up the place, like they were looking for something. Bill here fought back, but there were too many. They took Dr. Young. She rushed in here and they followed.
I'm sorry. When I came to, we were all tied up. Doc Young was gone.
alright. So I guess that takes care of the electrical gates. And also of those guys. So if we go all the way back up to the top. Is there anything else here that I have not seen yet? Apparently not. So I guess that concludes our business here. Well, that gate's still up. Probably because there's something behind it. So let's look elsewhere in the mansion. There are quite a few places left to search still, after all.
What's going on?
And apparently these rooms are getting repopulated. Guess we don't get another riddle hint for this corridor. But we do get pretty easy access to this door. That other one, not so much, I guess. Is there any reason to come in here other than that thing? I guess not. there's an interview tape waiting.
Patient interview 1. Patient was referred to me after the incident with Dr. Murphy. He appears to have suffered a breakdown of sorts. I believe it was brought about after the loss of his wife and child. As yet, the patient has been unable to speak. Continued observation shows little mental activity. It's as if the shock of what he saw triggered his mental collapse.
There's someone in here! It's him. We found him. Break down the door!
Note to self. As ever, it is difficult to continue my research under such conditions.
Step away from Dr. Combs! Now! Get down on the ground! We found them. Someone get a medic. Oh, God, what's he done to him?
Right, actually, wait a minute.
Patient interview 1. Patient was referred to me after the incident with Dr.
Alright.
He appears to have suffered a breakdown of sorts. I believe it was brought about after the loss
Oh, it keeps playing after we get out of the menu. Well, I think the Dr. Combs thing might be a reference to Jeffrey Combs, who is an actor notorious for playing in various Lovecraftian-related films. But I'm not sure about that, since it can only be a coincidence with the last name.
Where did she go?
Listen, we tried to tell you. We have no idea where she went.
Alright. Simple enough.
What's that collar do? Why is it making that noise?
It's the suicide collar, but it sounds weird.
Suicide collar?
Well, they've got some other name, but, well, we just use them to monitor patients' heartbeats. If it drops too low, the alarm goes off and a crash team rushes in.
And so does my crew if you trigger one. How do you like them apples, bats? Standing around in the... let's see... the West Wing. They'd be there now if they weren't busy knocking a little sense into cash. I'll tell you what. I won't spoil the surprise and let them know you're coming.
I guess I've made it so we could get another upgrade, but... well, that's gonna be another mechanic that we're gonna have to deal with for Predator sections. We're knocking out one guy. Alerts the rest of them that something's going on. And I think also causes them to go to the location of the guy that was just knocked out. But in order to see how that works, we do have to actually find the way forward first. Can't use this with no at a distance yet. And I believe this is the place. Oh, there's a guy right over there. Well, that's a good start.
Cut off your other hand. Do what you want. I'm not.
Sure you will. Harley Quinn is on her way up here soon. She knows ways to lose her.
And you don't want to find out.
Now, you guys may want to have a look on the walkways. I think someone's left you a gift.
And technically the reason they get attracted to the last knocked out person is because, you know, someone tells them to go check it out over the loudspeaker, which means that if the loudspeaker could be taken out, that would stop being an issue, but we don't have the means to do so in this game.
What are we gonna do? We gotta find him, or we're next, you hear me?
And well, that's half of them down already.
Batman? Can you hear me? Show yourself! Hold up! I'm coming with you.
Let's see where the AI will lead them next.
Now, you guys may want to have a look on the walkways. I think someone left you a gift.
Man down! Man down! Is anyone gonna help me? Hello? I need help here!
And that should do it.
Hey, Batman! Over here!
Time they were hostages that whole time, whom I didn't even see. Well,
Over here! Get us free! Thanks.
Where did Dr. Young go?
I told her to run. These guys came in looking for her. I told her to go to her office and hide.
Does she keep her records there?
I guess. She was pretty desperate to get in there. Her office is over there.
How long ago was this? I need to find her notes before Joker gets his hands on them.
20 minutes, maybe more. What's so important about the notes?
Joker wants them. That makes them important. Stay here. I'm going to find her.
Not a problem. I'll try the radio, see if anyone else is around.
alright. I guess I had to go through here too. Did we? I guess so. To get to the office.
Thanks for the help back there.
This is Security Officer Cash. We are in the mansion and have encountered armed inmates. Please respond. Hello? Hello? If anyone is on this channel, please respond.
But first, let me take a quick look around to see. Whether there's any things that need to be collected here right now, since I'm fairly certain there are. I think behind some of these gated areas. You see an interview tape right over there. But not quite how to get to it.
We need assistance. Over.
Oh, here we go.
This is Security Officer. We are in Central Control. Please respond.
And I have the feeling I know who it's gonna be for.
Patient interview 6. Dr. Crane has been back in custody for 3 weeks. Regular sessions have been inconclusive. I am not sure he is actually insane.
Good evening, Stephen. How are you tonight?
I'm conducting the session, Jonathan.
Of course. If that helps you cope, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Let's talk about the events 3 weeks ago. What did you think you'd achieve? Dr. Murphy is still in therapy.
I wanted to understand him. His personal demons, his fears. It's all quite fascinating, really.
But you were a respected doctor. A brilliant mind. Now just another resident in Arkham.
Can I have a drink? A strong one? This kind of question bores me.
I'm afraid not.
Interesting choice of words, Doctor. Tell me, what are you afraid of?
What do you call someone who has failed to solve 3/4 of my riddles? A Batman?
Well, clearly. Well, there might be more, but let me see if I can get moving for now. Damadeus come out or what? He just dizzy. Well,
Going after the notes yourself, eh, Bats? Good luck. I've got a crew working over the doctor as I speak. They'll squeeze the formula out of us soon enough. Not to mention the army of clowns ripping this place apart. One way or another, the formula will be mine. Why go over and die for once. Be your best friend.
Oh, I do see the markings in this cell here. And the beetle symbol over it, so...
Another one of the easy ones. Don't feel too proud, Batman.
So there is that Tolkien light kind of circular writing. Which I guess is both indicative of Arkham, Amadeus Arkham, and the spirit of Arkham. Oh, that door's locked. Well, or blocked. But was there another way to proceed here? I guess there was.
Thank the Lord! I thought you'd have found that 1 hour ago.
I don't think there's that much more of a mansion left, but...
I think I've got it. Yeah, you said that 10 minutes ago.
well, in this wing at least.
I'm not gonna. It'll be open any second. Damn it! You're an idiot. Joker's not gonna be happy, and you know what that means. Quiet! Just shut up! I'm trying!
Don't have to explain it to me.
He's here!
Apparently they're not having a lot of luck opening the office.
Joker's thugs were trying to get into that office.
It looks like they couldn't get through the main door. Have to find a different way in.
Apparently the door was blocked with 2 chairs. Seems like pushing with a little bit of more force would have been enough to clear that, but who knows. Chairs are apparently the stock option with which to barricade doors. So you'd imagine there'd be some kind of logic behind that. But sure, I've seen this exact same vent layout before in the, you know, get to the hostages in time part. Well, this does seem to be the office, and I do see Black Mask's mask behind there.
The only question now is, who opened it? No sign of forced entry. Whoever opened it knew the combination. Let's see.
Good. Dr. Young got to her notes before Joker. She's taken them to hide somewhere. I need to follow her and find out where she put them.
Well, have we seen this mask back here yet? Do we need to zoom into it? How do you mask your feelings without losing control? But apparently, like Black Mask does, it seems. Psionius being a rival of the Waynes for no good reason beyond sheer jealousy, I guess. From 1985. Face resembles a black skull, because, you know, that's not a mask, except it is. And also pretty much old school gangster. Oh, hey, I guess it's time to set up a crime scene again. I just try and figure out where Dr. Young went. Have we looked at all the physics paper yet? Well, apparently that's not where the answer lies. Of course, I don't know where that would be. So where is safe anyway? Oh, of course. Well.
Oracle, I'm on Dr. Young's trail. I've had to calibrate the scanner to only show recent prints. If I follow these, I will find her or the notes.
I hope it works. Just so you know, the GCPD found one of Joker's bombs downtown. It was full of marzipan and kittens.
As I thought, it's just a twisted diversion. The real action's on Arkham.
Well, it seems that we're gonna have to take the long way out of here again. Also, it's quite fortunate that apparently Dr. Young is one of those people who touches everything as they move. Oh.
Over there.
Is he okay?
Wait still.
Also, I do see this tape.
Patient interview
10 other Scarecrow tape.
Dr. Crane continues to evade questions. I believe he is quite sane, just evil. He takes no interest in the people he has hurt. His research appears to be the only motivating factor in his life. What is it about fear that drives your obsession?
Fear drives everything, Stephen. Everything. Your life is governed by fear. Every decision you make is a product of that fear.
Don't be ridiculous.
You married your wife, Margaret, isn't it? Because you were scared of dying alone. You have children because you're scared of leaving nothing behind that really matters. You go to the doctors because you're scared of dying. Do I need to go on?
No. I think that will be all for today. Guards?
You know, you'd think that a psychiatrist would be a bit more prepared to respond to generic assertions like that, but I guess not in this world. Also, upgrade. I do want this. That expression. Combo boost and combo battering. Didn't I just get an option for a battering upgrade? How was it? Oh, the sonic battering. You know what, that's right. There's supposed to be some things you're supposed to be able to do with the sonic battering in later games, but like in Origins, you're supposed to be able to do that to set someone up for a trap, but I never got that to register, despite using it. So I think I will pass on that. Oh, it did come this way. This place was closed off before. Or at least this trail is really easy to follow. She couldn't just walk, she had to steady herself on everything. Although maybe she hurt her leg. And apparently we're going back over this way. And, well, the passages are still down there. I do see a tape back there, but I guess we can't get it unless or until we're able to take care of those locks. Hey, did you see anyone coming over this way?
It sounded like they were being told to meet in the warden's office.
Alright, I guess that's not gonna divert us from where we're going though, but we will investigate this shelf.
Oracle, I found Dr. Young's formula.
Great. So does that mean you've stopped Joker?
It's never this simple with him.
What's that you got there, Bats? No, not the formula. What am I going to do? Who can help me now? What's that? How about our old friend Zaz? I did bump into him on the way back from the gardens, when no doubt he was acting out some twisted fantasy.
And then gas was being pumped into the room, kind of conspicuously. Well, I think it's quite convenient that the formula was on one sheet of paper, but apparently this is Wayne Manor now, judging from the transition text. And this hallway does seem a little bit longer than usual. What with the inclement weather. And the physics, which are now leaping at us vehemently.
I can't believe you insisted on sitting through that movie again, Bruce. Come on, we'll be late for Alfred.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
Go easy on him, Tom. He loved it so. Alfred will wait. Keep up, Bruce.
Oh boy.
Where are you taking us?
We can cut through here.
But it's starting to rain. Bruce is tired. Can't we just wait for him here?
Come on, keep up. We're nearly there. Please, there's no need for this.
Stay where you are.
I'll give you whatever you want.
Tom! Oh God, Tom!
Be quiet, lady. Just shut up.
Stay away from me! Run! Mommy!
And of course.
Come on, kid, this way. Take a seat in my office.
Is he okay? He'll be fine. A kid like that with all that money, he'll be just fine.
Shut up, now. He's 8 years old and all alone. Money won't fix that.
Whatever you say, Gordon. His butler's on his way to pick him up. You hear that? He's got a butler.
Is that supposed to be Bullock?
I'm sorry.
Well, who knows?
I just need to ask you some questions. Can I get you anything? You okay? I know you don't feel like answering me, but it's the only way to catch who did this.
Why did you do it, officer? Why?
I don't know. It's this city. There's something wrong here. And listen, son. Call me Jim.
Alright. And now we're back here. Oh. Actually, the Kid Wayne model with the kind of large head. Or Kid Bruce model, I guess. It's kind of reminiscent of Lucius. Which is a game that I'll probably never do since it's kind of awfully clunky, but now it's time for Scarecrow World again. Let's see if we're quick enough to not get caught in mysterious fire vision. And also fight the skeletons. Try and make your way to the catacombs. And get the right of kindling. And I don't know what it says about me that now I'm trying to make jokes about that like Lizard does, but yeah, that's what I thought. Let's see. Let's have some more of those skeletons injected into the ground, and I noticed that we turned into Scarecrow for a moment there. I almost missed. Actually, wasn't there a skeleton with a sword in... what was that game called? Killer Instinct. That's what that made me think of for a moment. Of course, I can't really remember any of the character names from that game, since I never actually played it, only watched others play it. Bruce, could you please climb up there? Hang on. Should I be doing this now, or should I have waited? Maybe I should have waited. You only get to see what happens when you get seen.
And at the end of fear, oblivion.
On at least 2 occasions. Since the game over screens are actually kind of varied for each of the situations in which you can get them to. Well, there's the final stretch that we need to get through, but well, might as well not take risks and go right ahead and wait for the greatest window of opportunity, which is right now. And all of a sudden we're here.
Has anyone seen the bat? Come on! Someone must have seen where it went. Big scary man wears a cape, jumps out of the shadows and sees some useless thugs. Anyone? No? Good.
Zaz has Dr. Young trapped in the warden's office. I've got to get out of here.
I guess we somehow managed to find our way into a dead end.
It's locked. I need to find another way down.
And we can't use the big trapdoor. I guess we don't want to... blow up the wooden boards there, so let's go for the clearly better choice of dropping the bell. Actually, hang on. Oh, damn it. It's not where I want to latch onto. Oh. So... Did I disappear from my own chat? I don't know, I still see my name in there. In the dashboard window, which... Oh, here we go, there's another one of these up here. Which admittedly is not very want to update as quickly as it should. Most of the time.
They brought the animal before me, shameless and barking like a mad dog. For what felt like days, I endured his boasts. He took pleasure recounting his actions, cataloguing his depraved crimes. What should have been revenge turned to pity. This poor dog needed my help.
Mad Dog, which was also the nickname of the criminal that killed Arkham's family. So apparently dropping the bell is what we needed to do to open up this passage to the door here. Seems a bit like overkill, but game of cat and mouse can be painful. How if it gets the job done? All I get is a stun stick. Which means that we need to hit him from behind, since apparently even though that thing doesn't seem very large, if we try to hit him from the front at all, we won't be successful.
I've been waiting for you, listening to Zaz make the good doctor scream while you played around in Scarecrow's world. How was it this time? Learn anything about yourself? Oh, tell me. Pull up a seat. Talk to me. I'm all ears. Actually, that reminds me. I could have sworn I heard Zaz cutting her ears off. Certainly sounded like it.
And before we proceed, we could acknowledge that there's apparently also a memento from Catwoman here. Gloves and the glasses. Which is, of course, the riddle. Or what the riddle is telling us to find. (1940), so apparently it came before the Penguin. Specialized whip. I don't think that whip qualifies as a cat o' nine tails, though, since those generally have 9 ends, which is where they get the name. Or at least closer to 9 ends than, 1. Since they're not used for fancy acrobatics, but just for straight up flaying. So what next? Well, might as well take a look at the riddles that remain. The warden told for a puppet show, cold day in hell when Ghoul rises again, and a strange transfer request, and a couple more collectibles, and the map. Is there anything we want to look for here in the toilet? I guess not. Just need to knock that guy out. And hope the place is ventilated enough for him to survive.
Stay where you are, Batman.
And here's us again with the doctor.
Help me! Come any closer, I'll paint the room crimson with her blood. I know you're still out there.
Oh boy. Well, Saz is threatening the doctor now. Wait.
Yeah, stay back, Batman. You don't want more blood on your hands, do you?
How if we get seen?
Veins in her neck throbbing. I can smell her sweat and tears as they run over her flesh.
Can we even? Alright, there we go. Guess we need to wait for the right timing to get that.
You monster! You evil, evil, evil monster!
He's not going anywhere. You can stop now.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
I saw Bane.
I know. Joker threatened me. I wanted to stop the experiment. I tried to give him his money back.
Joker doesn't take no for an answer.
He wants an army, a horrible twisted force to destroy Gotham, but he couldn't do it without the formula. I hid it, but...
So now he has Venom and your formula.
God, he has gallons of the stuff. There's a lab, hidden in the gardens. It's locked off, but the security key codes for the entire island are in the warden's safe.
What else is Joker planning?
How should I know? You think anything he says makes sense? I think he's insane. Oh my God!
Get out of the way!
Poor Dr. Young. Still, you know how Mr. J hates a squealer. Talking about squealers.
Somebody help me!
That old loony actually thinks he runs this place. Talk about crazy. Well, bad places to go. Get it, boys. If he gets up, knock him down, but not too rough. Mr. J needs him at the party.
Well, that was kind of a sudden turnaround, but unfortunately now they are being unresponsive enough to give a convenient opening. Also, so I saw the option for the takedown there, but couldn't quite get it. Not that it really matters anyway.
Oracle, Dr. Young is dead. Have you figured out a way past the security gates? Before she died, she told me there's a production plant hidden somewhere in the gardens.
The Wayne Tech security protocols seem to be hack-proof. Lucius did a good job. It's a two-part biometric sequence, apparently generated by the Warden, using a code sequencer.
And destroyed by Joker in the safe explosion. Harley Quinn has the Warden, and he's the only chance we have to get past these gates.
Okay, good luck.
Oh, quite conveniently, there's the cane they used to smack him. Which apparently He left a DNA trail on the floor. Well, hang on. Let's take a look at another memento here, namely Scarface the puppet.
Another one? Can it be? No, there's no way. You can't find them all. It's...
Who belongs to the ventriloquist? Gallows 3, which apparently he was carved from. From 1988 initially. Nice black hair, black. Frequently wields undersized but lethal weaponry.
Possible.
And there should be something else just beyond here. Besides, well, maybe besides this trophy. Since there's still a couple of riddles that need solving, I believe. And I can't remember if they're here or what. Oh wait, here's the map. Well,
a map will always help those who are stuck.
Quite glad I didn't miss it. Let me see. Well, apparently there isn't anything else here, but there should be something else in the corridor where I have to pass through to exit. Oh, well, there isn't really that many other places where the trail could lead. Oh, well, there's a structural weakness which we cannot get. But maybe this will be the last teeth. Yep, only need to get those things now. Should be done with collectible stuff. But I guess we'll have to backtrack here after getting a couple upgrades, namely being able to get explosives from a distance. Oh boy. And getting the cryptographic sequencer, but
now. You heard that, right?
oh boy.
Yeah, you know where to find me later. Idiot.
Oh, we could just pass them by, maybe, but why do that? Oh, they have the colors on. Well,
Sure, there used to be more of you down there.
well, not that it really matters anyway, but since there are so few of them, but oops. Also, does this make it nice if we go through it? Yeah, it does. I'm glad I avoided that. I guess we can just go out through the front door now.
Let me go, you crazy bitch.
Sharpie used a bad word. Mama spanked.
And that guy's still being thrown down.
Walk on the floor in any part of the asylum. Anyone caught doing so will be... Oh, this is stupid. Anyone caught will have their legs removed and perform magic tricks for Emperor Joker. There, I did it.
You're doing great, Sharpie. Ready for more?
socks again? You've done nothing but whine since we got busted out.
Joker sends his girlfriend down and tells us to guard the tunnel. We guard the tunnel. Joker tells us to kill the bat. We kill the bat.
Joker told me to kill my sister once. Did you do it? Hell yeah! Never liked her anyway.
Oh.
Man. Funny thing, he said the same to me. I told him I didn't even have a sister. He just kept telling me to do it. So I got in my car. First bitch I saw. Joker said that.
Ha. He's a barrel of laughs. Kind of a mystery, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong, but he acts all crazy one minute, and then the next he's all plans and jobs. Who knows what goes on in that head?
Not our problem. But if he sends Harley back down here, we'll really be in trouble. Anyone got anything to drink?
No. Got a handful of meds from a dead nurse back in medical.
Boy.
Not even a buzz. Where was she taking the warden anyway? Would you all just shut the hell up? This is supposed to be an ambush.
Yeah. Just wanted something to take the edge off, you know?
Just keep it
I don't know if you can take the edge off at this point. Oh. I think the takedown, you know, if I can just broke the combo there. Come in handy for once. Since an instant takedown. Not that. You know, I never really noticed because I'm pretty sure I had trouble with the fighting system the first time I played this, but the enemies in this do seem to have a lot less health than the enemies in the other Arkham games. Great. Might as well get the other one. Combo boost, which apparently translates to ballet moves. Guess we're trying to get to the botanical gardens ostensibly. Oh no, we're going to medical facilities since botanical's over there. Also, there's more snipers. Well, there's got a few people gathered up in the entrance of the penitentiary, but... Oh yeah, we went to the medical facility before, so it might actually be where we're going instead. Well, let's try this new combat skill out. And it works and so well, even the ones with unblockable attacks. It's quite a nice thing to find out. I guess this guy's doing alright. Not so sure about him though. Unconscious.
Thank you, Batman. The guard wouldn't have lasted much longer.
Is he okay?
He struck his head when they knocked him to the ground.
Move him away from here as soon as you can. Take him to the medical facility. It's the safest place on the island.
Okay. I'll go with him as soon as he's able to stand.
Yeah, that might be kind of a risk to stay out here any longer, I mean. Doesn't seem like the safest of places. So, one moment. I should probably move that. So I can see better. And you reflect on your successes and failures well. I reflect while listening to other people talk.
Evaluation 1. Patient name is Victor Zaz. Diagnosed clinically insane after the murder of at least 20 women in the Gotham area. Hello, Victor. I'm Dr. Cassidy. Seeing as this is our first session, let's spend some time getting to know each other.
I don't need to know you, Miss Cassidy. Everything is meaningless.
Don't you think that's a very negative outlook on life, Victor?
You've no doubt read my file.
Yes, I have. It says you come from a wealthy family, that your parents died, and how you lost all the money gambling.
And none of it matters.
Why do you keep saying that, Victor?
Because the only thing that does matter is the mark. Have you seen my work, Miss Cassidy?
If you're referring to the marks on your...
Of course I mean my tally marks. And I have a space for yours. Do you want to see where?
The funny thing is, I don't think we will be seeing more of Zaz at this point. No, I didn't really need to do that, but... Well, actually, I don't think I've been inside the penitentiary before, so let's take a look at the riddles for this area. The most celebrated killer at the end of days.
When is something right in front of you, but still hidden from view?
Break the ice. Case of mistaken identity. 2 people, 1 voice, no gun. How do you reflect? Prometheus.
Arkham Guard's most wanted and most hated.
Rolls 2 size and 1 XDA. Which apparently is the same. It's not the same as 2 people, 1 voice, no gun. I think I know what that refers to actually in retrospect. On closer inspection, but. I guess there's nothing else of immediate importance right there. Is there any reason to go into the bathrooms here? Oh, there's a trophy. And there's a mirror. Which I guess does reflect things fairly accurately. Well, you would think that this would be where the reflect thing would come into play, but there we go. Yes, apparently it's the only fully serviceable mirror in this whole facility. Oh boy. Well, there's a whole lot of people out there, but it all seem to be in cages. And there's also an electrified security floor, which seems like a hazard. So this is quite a pleasant place to visit. And quite convenient that apparently none of the... well, nothing that could actually stop us from immediately or consistently following the DNA trail is in place. But we do have one more appearance.
You've got to help my babies.
I'm really not interested in a bunch of flowers, Ivy.
They're in pain, crying for help.
Just stay where you are. Last thing I need is you running free.
Poor children. I'll save you. My poor babies.
And all of a sudden we remember that poison ivy exists. Which telling us kind of varies depending on the depiction, whether she has actual plant powers or she's just a person with access to bizarre plants. In this version she does have plant powers. Apparently she's from the 60s, that's kind of appropriate. Considering. And of course, since she's actually here, she won't just be forgotten. And we should have another, well, that's what we're supposed to look. Since that's where the warden is calling out from. But if we look over here, we see someone with no skeleton.
You need to get me out of this cell. It's me, Cash. I'm needed out there. I can help you. Help me! I'm the only person here you can rely on, Batman.
Well, maybe later.
I'm up here!
Let's see if we can do something about the warden first. Oops.
Help!
Right after I blow this wall open.
Please, someone, help me! Help!
And apparently we're trapped in this small area. But at least we have the warden.
Harley! Ah! You have to help me.
Ivy? Gee, you look like crap. Maybe I can sneak you some shampoo.
The plants, can't you hear them? They're crying out to me in agony.
Yeah? Well, I really don't have time for this.
Please let me out. They'll die without me.
I don't know, Red. You're not on Mr. J's party list. Oh, well.
Please!
What the heck? I'll cut you a break.
That feels so much better.
She's a good kid. I could watch those two all day. What a riot! And speaking of riots, here's a bit of civil unrest I cooked up just for you.
Cut me free.
Alright.
He's taken control of the security overrides. I have the sequence generator, but without the terminal in my office, it's useless.
Your terminal has been destroyed. Give me the sequencer.
What? Oh, yes, of course. It's useless. Half the code won't get you anywhere.
be a trapped in here.
Well, apparently it will, though.
There's always a way out. Always.
Since with the cryptographic sequencer, we can now there we go. Can now take care of those consoles.
You stay here. Lock this gate when I leave.
And open up whatever they lock.
Can't have someone of my stature falling back into their hands now, can we?
Actually, he's over there.
Get me out of here! You rescued the wrong warden. He's an imposter. You know how many freaks are in this place?
Well, let me think about that for a moment. Yeah, well, let's suddenly remember that Clayface exists. And the Clayface in this version being Basil Carlo, who was the first Clayface. Apparently from 1940 as well, one of the earlier ones. So not quite the same one from the animated series, but kinda close. Also, there's someone up there. I guess we can just walk through that. Does seem to only have one arm. Do we scan him? And kind of an odd face. Unmoving face. But I guess we're not gonna acknowledge him.
At last. I thought you'd never find it.
But there shouldn't be any need to start with, since apparently a bunch of the cells in this area have just been opened. Which probably means that there's something inside at least one of them, yes. Doubt that's it, though. And now poison ivy is free. So now we have to deal not just with the regular thugs, but also the maniacs. Which is quite a fun prospect.
You know, Bats, I always thought there was a spark between us. Well, now there is. I know, you're shocked. Come and get me, Bats. I double dare ya.
Alright.
Go get a gun and shoot the stupid bat.
Well, there are gun lockers in this area, which means these guys are getting armed, or could get armed. if they had their priorities in order, but... Alright then. Pretty sure this was closed before. So who do we have to listen to this time, Sass, I guess?
5. Victor is not responding well to treatment. Victor, yesterday we spoke about the people you killed.
Ah, the zombies.
They are all people, Victor.
They are zombies. Continuously shuffling through the daily grind, waiting for someone to liberate them.
You mean, kill them? The police report states that you've murdered, or liberated, if you like, 20 young women in the last 3 months. Each had her throat slit and was left posed.
They were all lucky to be chosen to receive my gift.
I doubt they would agree with you.
Really? How about you, Miss Cassidy? As you take the elevator to your apartment each night, open the 6 locks to apartment 433. Remember you forgot to buy your cat food. Again.
How do you know
as
where
you sit down on your favorite red chair, cat on lap, just waiting for something to happen. I can make it happen, Sarah. I am your salvation.
Well, not quite sure why or how he would come to learn that, but... Yes, we just must assume he has the means.
Patient pacification system deactivated.
Oh, now we can go back downstairs, but... we could also look in this direction. It's just shortcuts. Well, this is locked. Let's see. We are supposed to be going after Harley right now. I don't know if I think she went this way. Also, there is still a riddle that needs to be solved in here, so let me see. Are we supposed to lock in one of the cells for that? I wonder. Because I didn't really see any kind of indication of a solution for it in the upstairs area. Well, I didn't see anything there, so... There seem to be a lot of, what can only seem to be sprawled sheets lying around. For whatever reason. No, I'm pretty sure it came from there. That's where the warden was. So then maybe we go this way. Yeah, this is another area. Yep, not even going to bat an eyelash at that attempt. I will, however, try to figure out what it is I'm supposed to be able to find here. Actually kind of troubled by not really being able to divine that. But I do have this cell, which makes it kind of obvious that it's supposed to stand out. The end of days for even the most celebrated killer, aka Calendarman, who shows up in late games, but not quite looking like this. Being from 58, but also having a semi-prominent role in The Long Halloween, which is what most people remember him in. And since there's hardly nothing else visible there, let's see. Prometheus Arkham Guard's most wanted and most hated. Let's move to another area with apparently different clues. I guess the answer for the ventriloquist riddle has to be somewhere in the central area. Well, there does seem to be a definite connection.
Wow, that's a nice toy you got there, Bats. Can I? No fair, that's cheating, Bats. Time to turn up the pressure. 2 minutes and counting.
And now we get a counter, I'm like...
One of those.
Oh, I hope so. Hello.
Oh, and now you have only 30 seconds to get out. Bye-bye.
We're trapped. He locked us in with a bomb.
Yeah, but it does look like a bomb. Fortunately, there's a blowable up wall here. Right in front of the electrified floor, which I did not notice was electrified. So that's probably not actually what I'm supposed to do. Nope. I think I might be screwed now because of that. Yep.
Bye-bye, Bats. Mwah!
Pretty sure that happened the first time I did that as well.
Look who's finally turned up. The Dark Knight himself. How's it hanging, Bats?
seems that's the most easily visible thing you see. Well, can we go near this thing? No, I guess not. You know, we could actually be preparing for when it is time to leave, but well, apparently this is now non-electrified, given that alright, let's see if I can actually manage that this time.
Quick, get out! Move it! Get out of here!
Well, that was simple.
I thought we were both gonna die in there.
You're safe now.
You going after that crazy witch? I saw her heading out of the door as we got out of the room.
She won't get away. I'll stop her and then her boyfriend.
Good. Listen, I'll go try and get the ventilation system working. If you find her, don't go easy on her. For me.
You're expecting congratulations? Come on, darling.
So I'm guessing we can't just go back in there, yeah.
What's that thing he used? No idea. He saved our lives. That's all I need to know.
What if we take care of this console here? No, not reopen this. No, apparently that's connected to the electric gate here. What about that vent? Leaves are apparently quite a common sight in the vents here for whatever reason. And let's see what next. Camo battering? Maybe, but what else? Takedown? Well, who knows? I'm pretty sure there's at least a few more Predator sections left, but orbital frequency detonator. I don't think we need that for like so we can use this, I guess. I think we need that for getting collectibles or anything. I think we'll increase the reach of the, I think we do need this for, oh goodness. Okay. We're getting some puzzles done. So might as well get that.
Patient's name is Victor Saz. For the record, the patient has transferred from Dr. Cassidy, who is on leave after the incident last week. Hello, Victor. Please, take a seat. Guards, you can leave us.
Sorry, Doctor. Warden's orders. I can't leave you alone with him.
I understand. Hello, Victor. How are you feeling today? Victor, I can't help you if you don't speak.
Depressed. Does that help you? Can you get into my mind, Doctor?
Why depressed?
I'm just thinking about the one that got away. The one I chose. I needed the mark. I want the mark!
Alright. I don't think he'll be forgetting about that anytime soon either. Hey, Louis Green.
What's happening to this place?
I think you recognize that name from earlier.
That's Batman.
Same as a guard. Does the guard has the same face as every other guy who's named guard. Can't quite see. And I guess we would have to get back into that room to get to that trophy. But for now, let's see if we can make our way to Harley. Unfortunately, the Joker's teeth usually form a pretty straightforward indicator of where you're supposed to go.
Come on, keep up. You getting tired? Let me give you a little help.
Oh boy, the floor's gonna come back down, isn't it?
Getting closer.
Or not, never mind.
Ooh, you're getting warmer.
Oh, that guy's up there. Guess we don't need to look at that one yet. And there's nothing in any of these cells, of course. Oh, here's the Harvey Dent thing. I guess this is Two-Face's cell. Low votes.
I'm losing patience. You're cheating. You must be.
Yeah, well, the story for how Harvey Dent got his face deformed kind of changes every time. But according to the comics continuity, the most general one is getting it thrown in his face by a crime boss during a trial. What I'm not sure about in that story is how the acid got in the first place, but apparently that's the one that's most generally followed in that continuity. And I guess that had to be the same guy? No, that was a separate guy. From the one we saw before with the detective vision. Oh boy. I think we might be collecting all the sus ones here.
Response to medication has been poor. Hello, Victor. Is there anything you'd like to talk about today? Victor! This is going nowhere. Guards! Get him out of here!
You heard the doctor. Get out. Didn't you hear me?
He's got a knife! Oh! Get a trike in him! Get a trike in him! Oh, God! He's on Bill!
He's cutting him! Get him off! Get him off! We need help here!
Alright. It's kind of surprising how that's something that happens. So nonchalantly, but let's see, now that we're up here, let's simply do what we need to Get that trophy down there. Whoops. I won't imagine we need to break any more of these wall segments, but we do have the option to. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be anything down there. So I guess all that remains is to get down here past the point that removing the electric gate unlocked. And get into this place. The break the ice clue. Which is fairly obvious what it refers to, Mr. Freeze. Looking quite a bit like the animated version there. From 1959. Cryo-weaponry. And the freeze armor. An obsession with reviving his wife. Which shall be expanded upon.
Here he comes, Mr. J!
Excellent. I'll leave it to you then, my dear.
But for now to deal with Harley. Well, Harley and the 20 people she sends after us. Well, periodically electrifying the floors that we're standing on.
You want some?
Which can actually work in our favor if one of the thugs is left over there, and that happens. But of course that has to be part of your time. Oh boy. So already this is kind of one of the more
You want some of this?
complicated fights. Of course.
You okay, buddy?
In terms of length and volume of enemies, I suppose. But still nothing too unmanageable. And there's another batch of dudes. And one of them has freaking Stumbleton. And the fact that the whole countering thing is slightly different here than in the other Arkham games doesn't exactly work in my favor.
Oops, change of plans, kiddo.
But I tried my best!
Well, at least I survived.
But there is no prize for second place. I'm afraid you're off the party list. Better luck next time.
No! Die, you big ugly bat! Hey, hands off the merchandise! That's my party list!
Quiet. Why the smiles next to certain names?
You're the detective, you tell me! Huh?
Get in.
You won't find Mr. J. He's in the secret lab in the gardens and... oh, crap!
Yep, I know.
Damn! Well, he'll get me out, you'll see! Yeah, you'll see.
Well, that was pretty convenient.
Oracle, I'm done. Harley is subdued, and I have her print scanned.
So you can find the secret lab in the gardens.
Yes. Harley's been everywhere on the island, so I'm calibrating the scanner to only show prints that have traces of chlorophyll.
Okay, listen. Be careful. I rerouted a Wayne Tech satellite to show thermal scans of the island. The gardens are showing up hot. Something bad is happening there.
So now we're routed to the botanical gardens. Which I guess, aside from the... well, pretty much the only place we haven't really thoroughly explored yet. Also, we still don't have the Riddler's map, so for this area... I just wanted to find out what we're missing.
Can we just agree I'm cleverer than you?
Right in front of you, two people, one voice, no gun, Prometheus. And one more internet tape. Well, maybe it's to do with that place that Harley was hiding in. Which we can access now. Along with the rest of this. So there's probably something upstairs. The question is, how easily can we get to it? Well, we got the last tape. It does seem.
Since the attack on Zagar last week. As I wait for him to be brought up to me, I have had time to review his notes. I am increasingly worried he cannot be cured. He has no empathy for his victims. Deep down, I believe he views all of us as potential victims.
Doc, are you okay?
What's happening?
It's Zaz. He broke out of isolation. He's gone.
Oh, God!
Don't worry, Doc. You're in the safest place. He's definitely left the island.
Of course. But someone needs to alert the authorities. He'll need to kill again. Do you understand me? Needs to. Oh, no. He's gone after Dr. Cassidy.
Hello?
Sarah, it's Gretchen. Listen to me.
Hold on. There's someone at the door.
Sarah! Do not answer the door. Can you hear me? Do not answer the door. It's Zaz. He's free.
Well, who knows how that ended. One can only presume, though. Also, there's a lot of consoles here. We can't really mess with them, though, can we? We can mess with that one. And I guess that's the only one for that reason. So there's two things to be gotten in one of these cell spaces. But Which might just be the one we just opened up. Well, this wall back here looks kind of non-sturdy. And there's another Chronicle of Arkham here.
The island changed little over the years. Its reputation was in tatters, but I vowed to fix it. As the buildings were rebuilt, I saw the future. A bright, wonderful future.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that future. At least we're able to escape here. And maybe even check out the rest of these things that we haven't gotten yet. Don't think we can get a lot of the stuff in the guard room yet, but should be able to get those two at least, I think, I hope. Since the only really major thing we were missing that could help us solve a lot of those puzzles was the cryptographic sequencer.
I'm aiming for the A grade. Just got to mix a couple more of these chemicals, and I'll be creating my own personal army. Ha!
Well, tell me more about that after the upgrade. Seems that the thing I'm supposed to be looking for regarding the clue that I haven't gotten yet. Oh, that riddle, I can only imagine, is up here. I just didn't notice it. Oh, here we go. It's the Tommy gun, probably. Didn't really think to notice that before the ventriloquist. Did figure that's what that was in reference to, though. Puppet Scarface, who is an expression of his own split personality. From 88. Which is kind of ironic since we got the profile for Scarface before. So let me take a look down here and see if... Actually, wait a minute. No, never mind, there is something else that we can get yet. I don't think because we need another gadget to get all the way across the electrified space. So for now, let's continue with plot stuff. I have a feeling I'm gonna be doing a lot of off-screen secret hunting before next week. Don't you just get a lot of news? Well, at least we should be able to get the riddle that, yeah, we keep getting the clue from, or for, every time we get into this area.
Residents of Joker Asylum, some of our crazy against the crash upon the earth. When I say crazy, I mean barking in the moon, or maybe just purring like a kitten. Do your civic duty. Walk up to them, put your arm around them, show them that you care before you wring their neck.
And here we get some dead postcards, which might as a clue for us. Let me see. What other riddles are there? Since I was apparently only one of 3. Scarecrow's gas, break down barriers. Do you see what I can see? It might be 4, yeah, one of these. That's what I thought. I didn't think it would be right over there, though. And the dot. Solution not along there. Are you sure about that? What now? There we go.
You are beginning to impress me, Batman. You may still reach a level just below my genius one day.
Oh, and there's a trophy up here.
So,
Which isn't really wasn't really aiming toward, but I will definitely take that. Can't quite remember what the reference is with Scarecrow's gas breaking down barriers, though. The thing we're supposed to scan there is into the shack, but we found the interview tape here and nothing else. So I wouldn't imagine it's there. Oh yeah, now that we have the sequencer, we should be able to open up these shacks right after I eliminate that risk, which apparently is not the only risk. And we got the map.
You do know how to read a map, don't you, detective?
Let's see. There's something right in front of the medical facility. What could that be? It had to do with this, which I couldn't do anything about before. Right, what else? Things in front of the penitentiary, well. Oh, I do see something there, which I'm surprised I didn't see before. And it's another Chronicle of Arkham.
New brick, metal and paint covered old wounds. Fresh blood was injected into the body. Bright new minds came, and all swore to uphold our promises. We all knew we were the ones to fix this city, and the city would thank us.
Well, still having an optimistic outlook for the Asylum, I see. Can't quite make out if those sounds. Okay, mean that one of the lunatics got aggroed or they're just close by. I guess it's not really that indicative. Also, there's something else supposed to be right around this area. Let's see if I can find it. Well, I doubt it's in here since I already looked. And it seems like it's a bit more to the... closer to this space anyway. shouldn't be in this small kind of landing between the threshold. Oh no, yes it is, never mind. And slowly making our way to full completion. Let's see, we need to go to Arkham East. Presumably we would need to pass through there. I guess I'll try that. Well, isn't that the visitor center? And there's something being built there which hasn't quite ended yet, but progress is being made. Let's see if there's anything new to witness in here.
Let's talk about employee relations, Bats. Harley disappointed me, and now she's out of the picture. Gone, forgotten, dead to me. You get the idea. What's it like in your organization? Do you punish your hired help when they fail you? Or is that saucy outfit you make him wear punishment enough?
I'm glad we were able to hear that. So I was coming over here because this is the part of the island with the ruin kind of construction. It's kind of just full of detritus, I guess it isn't. There's something else, apparently. I'm gonna say beyond the door to Arkham North, so I won't be bothering to go over there quite yet. But this is the way to Arkham East. So let's see. See a few more arches or angular kind of ledges like this. Well, I want to imagine there's something up here. But they might lead to, but I might be wrong on that. Well, I'll look into it later, hang on. Supposed to be something else right here. Yes, I see that now. It's kind of troublesome. Boy. Anything beyond this point isn't really marked, so. See if I can just go past. Well, at least it doesn't seem like there's any snipers around this time. But the sound mixing does make it kind of difficult to tell how close you are to the maniacs here.
understand? I have declared it mandatory for all members of my staff to be infected, upgraded with this heightened formula. Don't be afraid. I know you've heard stories of mutations and monstrous side effects, but don't worry. Those really don't happen too often.
Yeah, I guess the regular maps for the outdoor areas are going to be in these sheds. I'll be looking at that later on. I still need to want for Arkham North, but for now, let's go to the gardens. Oh boy, and find more Joker teeth. I think this should be one of the places where the front entrance is straightforward enough.
I should pick up Harley Quinn's trail. I can't waste any time in finding the Titan production plant.
Oh boy. Is this a solution? Yeah, I guess so. The number up. I guess it's another SAS thing. Can only assume. So let's look at the other clues. Time is it for tea? Is tea time in Wonderland? The Waynes. The Rat Catcher. A different view. Question mark. King's horses. Old King's men. Tribute to a mad dog and no closet. Someone is using the roof.
There's no closet in the gardens, so someone is using the roof instead.
Interview tape. Here we go.
November 12th, 11:33 a.m. Good morning, Pamela. How are you today?
Fine. Today is a special day.
What do you mean?
This is the anniversary of my new life. When I found my true self, my destiny.
Are you referring to the event with Dr. Woodrow?
Yes. What else? Of course, at the time, I thought Jason had poisoned me. But in retrospect, he did me a huge favor.
And why do you believe what he did has helped you?
He showed me the bigger world. A world I should protect. Of course, my first offer was rejected.
Offer? You tried to kill everyone in Gotham.
Well, sometimes you need to prune back hard in order to make something flourish.
What the hell was that thing? No idea. It's the bat!
Oh boy. There's two guys with guns. It looks like they got a glimpse of me. Well, at least they're taking their time to get here, and looks like they're both following the same direction. Except when they're not. Can they actually sense how I'm moving? Somehow. Well, at least so far apart enough that I can do that. Probably not the way I was supposed to do it, though. Now let's see. I'm sure there's gonna be another boss fight before we are done with this area, but I'm not sure if I'll make it there just now. And here's another Predator section. Can I take this guy out without that guy noticing? Yeah, I guess so.
A middle in clear view. Do you idiots need glasses?
Man down, over here!
Where's Harley? He turned around. Well, what will they do next?
He's up top in the treetops. The flying room we know he is. It looks like he's left you a gift up there. You heard Joker. I'm gonna get you. I lost him!
That would help if...
Oh, isn't that cute? Little bats are sleeping. Someone finish him off.
At least this guy's free. Shot right at the start. Well, beyond that, they do have a tendency to turn around suddenly, which isn't good for my purposes.
That man's as good as dead. Are you blind? Look down on the ground! There's something down there, and I don't like it! You heard the boss!
Oh, I thought it was coming this way.
Get over here, everyone!
Oh, just a moment.
Come on, wake up! Here!
Is he gonna stay still? Of course not.
We gotta find them, or we're next, you hear me? Batman? Can you hear me? Show yourself! Wait up! I'll watch your back!
At least there's a guy coming up here.
You guys okay? You're not feeling better as he takes you out one by one. You heard the boss.
Is that guy not going to move? I guess not. Well, that does give me the opening I need. I was really expecting him to turn around there. I guess not. And that time everything did work out in my favor.
He beat you all again. What does it take? An army of monsters?
Well, let's take a look around. Before we do anything to mitigate that statement.
I thought I made them easy to find. I guess not.
Adam, please. Oh yeah, and the clue for the Wonderland thing's supposed to be in this room, isn't it? Is it? So that statue in the middle of the room, is it? Well, now that there's not a bunch of guys with guns trying to overrun every piece of standing room, let me see if I can take a closer look. Here we go, tea time. Which of course refers to the Mad Hatter. Mind control check. Friendships. He covets Batman's cowl. It's something that doesn't quite come up with his character a whole bunch, but from 48. Guess Wonderland was in vogue in the 40s. Wasn't he originally supposed to appear? I'm not sure, but as I'm sure you might know, he pretty much shows up in each one of the other. I don't remember if he shows up in Night, but he certainly shows up in Origins and City. Okay. This isn't the way that the DNA trail is leading me. But there is a clue here. I couldn't even forget the Waynes. And apparently this bench is in memory of Thomas and Martha Wayne. Well, maybe the fountain as well. And I guess we couldn't have the bios of the Wayne parents before. Shot by Joe Chill. Appeared in 1939. Surgeon and philanthropist. I like how they don't separate their own attributes and their bullet points. And with that, it's time for another upgrade. But apparently so did a bunch of other people based on the fact that... You know what, let me get this. The encounter with the Hatter in Origins is so similar to the one in City, or at least tries to create the same vibe, I would say.
Patient interview, Pamela Lillian Isley, November 14th, 10:21 a.m. Hello, Pamela. Today I'd like to go back to something you said in our last conversation.
Ask me anything you like.
You said your first offer to help Gotham was rejected. How can you possibly believe that?
Well, what do you mean?
You released thousands of poisonous spores into Gotham, killed hundreds of people. How does that help anybody?
I'm not interested in bodies, Doctor. Horrible fleshy sacks walking around destroying my poor babies with their greed and arrogance.
But aren't you one of those fleshy sacks? Were a doctor too. How can you turn your back on us?
Quite easily as it happens. But not you, Stephen. You're different. I feel we have a connection.
Really? You do?
Of course.
Well, that's all the convincing I need.
Stop, please!
Oh boy.
I'm not important. I can't help you. You're lucky the boss don't want you hurt too bad. Said something about you being the perfect bait. Don't get it. You're nothing special. Who's gonna say? Get the back!
At least I get one free takedown for this.
Jerks won't last 1 minute to get back to you.
Oh, there's a guy there with the throwable thing. I guess you can counter them in this. I'm sure you can in the others, though.
Free, Batman?
Carl Todd. Well,
Thanks. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I eat punks like these for breakfast. What were they doing in here?
The ones that weren't hitting me went over there and started doing something to the power controls. I have no idea what they were doing. I'll stay here. The Joker's men may try to retake the generator.
well, maybe we had to come this way.
What you asked for. Do you like it?
Oh, yes, Stephen, I love it. Such a beautiful flower. Do you mind if I keep it?
Oh, no, Pamela. I can't leave it. It's against all the rules. I'll just bring it and show it to you when I visit.
But it's me, Stephen. I get so lonely on my own. You wouldn't want me to be lonely, would you?
No, of course not. Keep it. Just don't let anyone see. Really. No.
You can trust me, Stephen. Thank you. Now give me a kiss.
I can't. People will see.
No one's watching. What's wrong with you? Don't you love me? Call me Ivy.
Of course I love you.
Well, I can only imagine how that will escalate.
Looks like Joker has booby-trapped this control box. This is going to be tougher than before, but it's a risk I'll need to take.
Alright then. What could possibly go wrong? Apparently the answer is nothing. What coop? I don't know what coop. Or what cup. Not quite sure what that means, but...
My map will help you, Batman.
Well, at least we get the map. And I think we're gonna get the last major gadget that might enable us to, or will enable us to get within reach of all the secrets in this part.
Well, aren't you the persistent one, Bats? Always one step ahead. It won't be long before I have an army of Titan monsters at my fingertips. Just imagine me being carried through the streets, stepping over the corpses of all those innocent citizens.
You need to stop this now.
Yeah, I guess I did some sequence breaking there with the generator first.
At this rate, you'll never catch me.
I need to find a way through this mess.
Well, I guess the water isn't really an issue anymore, at least. Oh, I missed something back there. Well, I'll keep that in mind. And if I can get that one gadget in the next half hour or so, which is about how long it takes before I've been streaming for about 3 hours, then I will be satisfied. I guess you should at least place us on the other side of that blockade. Challenge can only be seen by those with a different view on life. Oh boy. Perspective time. And also cryptic navigation like in the Solar's time, where we can't use the grapple.
This area is falling apart. It's not safe to use the grapple. We need to climb up the old-fashioned way.
whole time we're doing this. Oh, there's part of the question mark. Can we open this door? Yes, we can. Do we need to, or... Or what? Actually, where are we right now? Oh, we're in a separate area. Actually, since we are... Maybe take another look in here. Seems according to the map there's only one exit, which means... Kinda wanna look at what else I can possibly do here.
Another mutation. If Joker's making these monsters, he hasn't...
I guess so.
I need to hurry.
Apparently Popeye was a Titan mutation. Oh, dang it. Well, that did not work out the way I expected. Actually, is there anything down here on the ground level? Well, there's something below, but... not quite as accessible as I would have liked. And there's something below the central platform. Which I could... What? Alright. Guess I get to this way. Or not. But if it's not that way, then... we go through here? Yeah, there we go. Wasn't sure if... using those vents to go under obstacles would be a thing in this. Given that it kind of lacks the choice to... to enter into first-person mode at will while you're crawling around in them, which is a choice you do get in the other Arkham games. Now that we've gotten that, let us keep moving. And try to ignore the fact that the, Joker voice clips are kinda conspicuously looping now. Can I... evidently not. I was gonna say, can I at least get to the top of this room? Thought I was getting kinda close. Because apparently trying to... oh, I see. I didn't see that before. Trying to get on the ledge that's kind of along that previous catwalk, and then jump to the center from there isn't gonna cut it. Right, it wouldn't happen to be all in this room, would it? Nope, of course not. See, structural weakness. Which I cannot get to yet. What about this central space? Can I... oh yeah, I guess I can. Try. I can't No, I can't. And that's the other thing I wanted to try to get. Try to line this up. Try to, and apparently not be very fortunate in that attempt. There we go. It wouldn't happen to be everything that's in the middle, would it? Oh, you would. Alright. That does pacify my immediate want for exploration. So let's actually proceed now. Wonder if this guy's doing alright. He's been kind of they've been kind of at it for a while. And by at it I mean just standing there above him. And I guess we can't talk to him. So I guess we're now looking for clues about the rat catcher. And that's where the trail leads, which of course means I'm gonna see, actually, is it where the trail leads, or is it where the trail comes from?
Where is Dr. Kellerman?
How should I know, Warden? It does seem careless of you to have lost him.
I have no time for your games, Miss Isley. Tell me where you have him. We have security footage of you and him leaving your cell last night.
So?
Do I need to spell it out? We know you hypnotized him, or whatever it is you do. We know he took you somewhere, but conveniently, security cameras across the island were mysteriously covered by leaves and flowers at 3 a.m. Now tell me what he is.
I'm not saying a word unless you do exactly what I tell you to do.
Does this lead to some place I came from, or not? Okay, no, that's, I guess, leads to where I need to go. Which, of course, compels me to look the other way. For a bit. What's this? Is this a clue for... yeah.
You found that one too? Preposterous.
All the king's horses and all the king's men. Which apparently leads to the villain Humpty Dumpty. Whom I have never seen in anything pretty much like Tweedledum and Tweedledee. Apparently obsessed with taking stuff apart and putting it back together again. Apparently he's from 2003, that would explain why. The same issue as Great White Shark and Cash. Also that one bullet point, basically autism. I guess they didn't really want to spell it out though. Oh yeah, hang on a minute, I do have the freaking map already collected. Oh, Mad Dog. I guess is the reference for the guy that killed Arkham's family. But he doesn't get his own profile.
Someone! Get me out of this thing! Listen, the bat is on the way. If you see him, send the annoying doctors to hell. That's the down one, right?
Yeah, they're going down.
Good. And remember, if you hear a collar go off, Batman's here.
Yeah, having a stitch cranium.
I'll need to take out the operator first.
It's perfectly reasonable sight, so I guess for one we need to get here pretty much without being seen by anyone.
Stop. I'm gonna do it.
And without taking anyone out. So this should be interesting. Let's see if my usual failings will come into play, or if I'll actually manage. Oh, shush. Oh, I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say. There's much I can do at that point.
Too easy. Played you like a violin and cut your strings. Nighty-night, bats.
So maybe try again and keep that extremely short ledge in mind this time.
Get me out of this thing!
Joker's men are all wearing the security collars. I'll need to take out the operator first.
Keep thinking he's gonna turn this way. I'm sure he does turn at one point. Like right there. Timing.
Too easy. Played you like a violin and...
And at least you can expedite that.
Someone! Get me out of this!
Joker's men are all wearing the security collars. I'll need to take out the operator first.
Alright. Third... I was gonna say second, technically third attempt. Here. And so it is. Alright. Don't just walk off the edge this time, Batman. Alright. Thank you for that. I sure hope that no one sees me as I try to do this. Just glide over here. So we need to, what? Get over there without being seen by the guy on the platform or the guy up on the observation point.
He doesn't stand a chance, not a chance.
So I guess we just wait for that guy to walk away from that area. Oh wait. Yeah, I guess so. And assume he's not gonna hear this. And quickly make your way up there.
I've incapacitated the main threat, but the hostages are still in danger.
So you figured out my puzzle, eh? That? Well, good for you. Do you remember about my alarms?
Where are they going?
Yeah, you idiots. Stop it from getting to me.
Batman's as good as dead.
Well, at least their position makes it pretty much incredibly easy to take care of them after the dangerous guy is dealt with. You have to question why there's an abyss or below the gardens, though. Since this is supposed to be an island, how far does the abyss go?
Joker wanted the entrance to the Titan production plant guarded. I should pick up Harley's trail again so I can find it.
Well, I would, but I did see a vent below the, down there. And so I am compelled to go investigate, since there's still things to be found in this room. So where does this go? Oh, it's just another path up here. I guess we weren't supposed to take the really straightforward path I took before then, but it still worked. So I guess there's nothing in here after all. That's unexpected. Now apparently whatever we're looking for is along this passage, but not quite here. Batman, please. Oh, did I miss anything? Up here in the observation place. Guess not. Can I get back to safety just by gliding? I guess so. Oh, here's an interview tape. Presumably the last Poison Ivy one.
We found him. No thanks to you. The poor man could have died.
So,
He has a wife, a child.
as do the plants he trambles underfoot. The spores he breathes in and destroys have children. Why does he deserve anything more than them? You people ignore what is happening in front of your eyes.
I refuse to put the welfare of plants before the welfare of people.
And that is why you will lose. There's more happening than you know, Warden. It's all connected.
Well, I guess the guy survived then.
I'm sorry. I thought I was working for Dr. Young. I had no idea Joker was involved until he burst in the lab.
Where is the lab?
Back over there. I always get buzzed through. There's a hidden door, but, well, you know, it's hidden.
I'll find it. Stay here.
And what about you, look, Curtis?
I was gonna pass out. I can't stand heights.
Didn't go down here, did I? I guess I could have. I wanted to, but still kind of bothered by the stuff I haven't found in this area. Are there any more vents or no? Oh wait, maybe there are. Or maybe there's that. I guess that's where the trail was supposed to lead. What does that do? Oh, the hidden door. Well, it's kind of conspicuous when it opens for a hidden door.
Well, look who's discovered our secret lab. Since you've made it this far, let me show you what I cooked up.
Alright then. So now we get 2 veins to deal with instead of the 1. But at least I can pretty much get them to hurt each other. Like so. They're just gonna hurt themselves from running into the wall. This is pretty much just a double door set influence. And actually, if I recall, there should be a way to how you can kind of turn off it. Oh yeah, here we go. Should be a way to actually get on top of them and direct their movements to make them fight each other. Which I guess I could do again with that other stunt guy now. If I can actually manage to get to him in time, which I did. So that does make this somewhat less frustrating. Actually, this takes less effort than I thought. It somehow adds to your combo meter. And thank goodness for those invincibility frames. Yes, I am fine with this. I thought I was steering right into that. And we'll walk us down. Should we? Should we need to have that finish right away as well? Or both of them?
Oracle, I've destroyed the Titan production facility.
Have
the
I
Joker
though?
escaped with enough to cause us real problems.
Just when you think it can't get any worse.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Using a venom plant hybrid to create the Titan strain.
Well, I'll get right back to talking to you after I get this next upgrade, whichever it might be. I don't think I'm gonna get much use out of the inverter to take it on at this point, so go ahead and get that.
The
Power on the
plant's the
battery.
key. And there's only one person on Arkham Island who can help us.
And what makes you think Poison Ivy will help you?
If her plants are at risk, she'll listen. I have a sample of her pheromone signature on record. She'll be somewhere in the gardens. I'll track her down.
So is there anything else in here? Well, in the direction I'm heading, I guess there is.
I'm going to need something to get over this ravine.
Ah, here we go. Well, what is that something? And can we get it as easily as I would imagine? Yeah, I guess so. And line launcher. There we go. You know, I probably could have used this a while ago, but I guess he doesn't bring in the friggin' Batwing to give him all his equipment until he feels compelled to. Or until he feels he absolutely cannot do anything unless that happens. Now, hang on a minute. I do see multiple anchor points there. Or not anchor points, but please is where I should go with this.
There is no way you were doing this alone.
Hey, Red Bear. Can we get chat to work for a bit? I see that the other one we need to look at is behind one of those structural weaknesses that... we can't just go over there and then... No, we can't. That's unfortunate. Can I have to assume we're gonna get like another upgrade for that at some point?
Now I can go find Ivy.
Yes, I can, but I don't think I will just yet because you see... I was waiting to be able to get that so that I could do some... well, some off-screen collectible hunting.
Can we just agree I'm cleverer than you?
Presumably the rat catcher clues across that ravine, which is someplace we haven't gone yet. But there's a trophy right there and some joker teeth. Sure enough, the place we need to go to find Ivy is right beyond that door, but since I noticed I've already gone over the 3-hour mark, I think I'll pass for now. Pass and be puzzled at why I still haven't gotten the rat catcher clue yet. Well, let me try to leave the facility to see if there's any other events that will happen before I do so. Alright, it's not that way.
I should switch to my forensic scanner and locate the trail.
There look delicious. Am I looking right at the place where one of the things is supposed to be? I guess it's up there. Well, I'll figure it out. Right now I just want to... make sure that nothing missable will happen.
Switch to my forensic scanner and locate the trail.
No, Batman, you don't want to leave. God damn it. You know what? I guess I will actually have to do that then. Have to check out the door. Fuck it. It's not like I'm actually... pressed for time or anything. In terms of how much I do have. So I guess we are doing the Ivy boss right now, after all. You know, spoiler alert.
It's all right, my darlings. I'm here now, my poor darlings. Yes, I know he's found us, but I won't let him hurt you. I'll kill him first.
Ivy, I know Dr. Young mutated these plants to produce venom.
Yes, and I heard it through the grapevine the evil woman paid the price.
I need you to help me create an antidote.
Why should I? Let Joker have his fun. I'll enjoy watching you squirm.
You've been in the dark too long. Every plant on this island will get the same unless you cooperate.
There's a plant growing deep in Arkham Island. Only it can counter the effects of this Titan strain.
Where do I find it?
Oh, in Killer Croc's lair. You didn't think it would be easy, did you?
Go back to your cell, or I'll be after you next.
And I'll be waiting.
Well, never mind. Guess we're not having to do that. Doesn't happen yet.
I need to find a way into Killer Croc's lair. It's somewhere below Arkham Island.
There's nothing on the system about where he's kept.
I found a door near the Batcave, but it's shut tight. There's got to be another way in. I left guard Cash in the mansion. I'll see if he can shed some light on where Croc's kept.
For a few more hours. The boss isn't ready for you yet.
I don't need to go back to the mansion, so I am not actually entitled to leave again.
I'm gonna pulverize you!
And there we are. And once again, I almost forgot that that's not the way. So, Batman, will you let me leave now? And maybe the clue I've been looking for is in this vent. Without me noticing it. Not.
Hey, screw you, Bat. We turned on the phone. You're trapped over there. Yeah. What's he doing? He found the way. Hit him again.
And of course we have to do that. We have to do that bit twice in a row, I suppose. Oh shit.
When are we getting our upgrades, man? Joker said we'd be more powerful than the Bat.
He's got the formula. Just gotta wait our turn.
When I get it, I'm gonna rip his head off and stick it outside City Hall.
I'm sure there used to be more of you down there.
Inconvenient terrain. Well, let's try this one more time.
Drag that back down with the rest of us crazy.
Shucks.
I'm moving around him.
Yep, totally disappeared. Where did he go?
Man down, man down.
Right, now can I leave? I noticed I didn't even get full health back from that.
I won't let him hurt my babies again.
I can't believe you let poor little Ivy crying in her garden. She looks so sad.
Is there anything else? Yeah, apparently there is. I guess it's another instance of, oh boy. Being under the vent.
Shall I give her another? I think she wants it. Almighty for nothing, do they, dear? I was hoping for a 40-foot killer plant, but you don't always get what you want, do you?
Oh, maybe. Alright. Well, it's...
My family's killer stood in front of me. Years of therapy have deemed him sane. I was proud to see him walk free. In exchange for his liberty, the state required only a signature. He talked about wanting to walk in a park, how he longed to feel fresh air on his face. And then he took my father's fountain pen and killed my secretary. As he was subdued, he screamed out, pleading for forgiveness, for pity. But I had none. I watched as guards beat him to a stain on the floor.
If things are going exactly according to plan, left and right. At least we did manage to find our way out. Things are going to be a little bit different from here on out, though.
Titan must be having a different effect on Ivy. Her plants are growing. They'll soon be out of control. Looks like the plants are mutating further. That pod appears to contain similar spores to the ones Ivy used to attack Gotham last year. They're deadly.
Yep, these plants are going to be a thing now. But if we're quick enough, we can just do that. So things are going to be a little bit more interesting from this point on, especially regarding the mansion, but as I said, I think I'm going to take this opportunity to do some some acknowledgement of this happening. Well, if you unlock this, will also trigger an autosave. And if not, it doesn't really matter anyway. Since I would like to imagine it also made one just while moving from one area to another, but I think I'm going to take this opportunity to leave it off right there and do some collectible hunting off screen. And be back next week with what might just be the final part overall. I think there's pretty much only a couple sequences left before the end game, so So not too much remains. Since this is the shortest of all the Arkham games, but Part 1 can definitely see all its merits, considering that it doesn't really have too many precedents in terms of what it accomplishes, but as I've said, that will be for the next time. Right now I am quite hungry, so I will take a break, and I will return in a few minutes with more Mythos expansion. Maybe. Hang on a minute. If I can get the live stream page to load at least once, then... Apparently it's not doing all that great, or it wasn't. Hang on. But then I told it to try again, and then it did. And maybe it's loading again. Live stream seems like it might be having one of those hiccup times. Right now. But ostensibly, you know, if it works. I'll see if we can meet there in a few minutes. And if not, hello, I just tried to post a message. Is it my internet doing weird things, or is it something else? I might need to restart my router. I'm gonna try reloading the page. Alright, there it goes. Yeah, apparently livestream is having one of its livestream moments, so I guess I'll see you there in a few minutes. And if not, then if it decides to do something weird, then I guess I'll have Ustream on standby. You should have that set up to quickly switch to it. So I'll do that for now. Be back in a few.